Okay, I had a thought on this one. Just needed to walk away and eat something. Looks like a lot of people are getting excited about how things are going to change, but all I can see is another repetition of the same mistakes. Ecocide, hubris, self-destruction. Why would anything be different this time? All we can do is give it our best shots. We just need to get it right once and the cycle will be broken. You have to hope, even if it's not rational. You're right, I'm beginning to fear we're taking the wrong path after all. Maybe it won't be, but so what? Life goes on. And maybe it shouldn't. Maybe we should switch ourselves off and stop ruining everything. No need to be so gloomy. Come visit me and I'll tell you some stories of the old days. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, Melville took a good picture. I've noticed that the No-MS system is full of ideas for space travel and colonization. Designs for launch pads and ships, sketches of cities, even an unfinished design for a large-scale teleportation between distant planets. An interstellar or even intergalactic civilization of the kind writers like Ian Banks imagined is entirely possible if we want it. Which leads me to another thought. These bodies we have are so carefully designed to look like our ancestors, but they really don't have to be. In his novels, Banks has intelligent minds like ours controlling entire ships, or drones, or even stations. If Alexandra Drennan was right, then it's not our shapes that make us human, and what it means to be human can be expanded if we maintain our creativity and our curiosity. With the theory of everything, we could transform ourselves as well as the world. The only question is, can we be trusted to build a society that actually works, just for once in our long, stupidly bloody history? Is something like the culture actually possible, or is it just a daydream, and we'll always end up with another dystopia? Maybe Athena finally found the answer to that question. Don't know. Really don't know. I guess I seem to be of the mindset of it's not going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. And what should we try for then? Miranda talked about spreading life being a duty, and I never thought of it that way. Just you know, gosh. Ah, yeah, motherfuckers. I'm trapped. It's such a funny leap that she goes from life is beautiful, sure, and then, well, therefore it is our duty to put it everywhere.
Truly breathtaking. But is it a human scale, or is it so enormous that it can only alienate us? Humans have always been happiest in small communities.
Small town
That's very
isolationism and peasant mentality. Great for
Tell him,
burning
Melville.
witches, not so great for personal freedom.
Ever the
Very
pessimist?
general statement there.
In the simulation, I found myself thinking how hard it must have been for Alexandra to die without knowing if her sacrifices were worth it. It seemed like a tragic end to an inspiring, meaningful life. But now I realize her whole life must have been a struggle. To maintain that faith in humanity when so many people around her insisted that humans are evil, worthless, when they were so lost in self-hatred that they would call their own species a virus. How did she do it? How did she maintain her faith when they were so determined to hate themselves? So determined to reject every solution, every analysis, every step towards controlling the forces that were causing their problems, when they rejected even the concept of progress itself, and then patted themselves on the back for it as if that was original. When I look at the archives now, all I can see is that their leaders were short-sighted idiots and their intellectuals were unimaginative cowards. All they could offer people was a downward trend. Fewer rights, fewer freedoms, fewer resources for anything that mattered. They must have hated Alexandra and everything she stood for. So how did she have so much faith?
Hi. It's impossible not to love any character played by Jeff Goldblum, of course, and Ian Malcolm gets some of the best lines. So the main reason he became an in-joke at Ian is just that he's memorable and funny. If we want to talk about what he represents on a more serious level, though, then I have to say that I personally think he's wrong. This neurotic fear that things will always go wrong, that we can never really have control over what we do, is misplaced. There is a legitimate critique of how the park operates, of science being subjected to the pursuit of profit, but that doesn't mean it can't be done differently. And if you'll excuse me for going full nerd here for a moment, why treat bringing back the non-avian dinosaurs as some kind of transgression? The extinction of these magnificent creatures wasn't some sort of intentional step forward. It was just a random catastrophe. If we can strike a blow at the obvious cruelty of the universe, that's an act of human justice. It's no less wrong than bringing back species we've accidentally driven to extinction. Horrible things happen all the time. Evolution favors survival, not beauty. If we can make the universe more beautiful, if we can add to biodiversity and bring back things that were lost, we absolutely should. Hell, maybe one day we terraform a planet and populate it with dinosaurs. But this time we give them an asteroid defense system. Take that, Mother Nature. This is the Alexandra Drennan that I love the most. Dreaming of all the good we humans could do in the world. I try to hang on to that. But the expansion of which I speak was much more evil than all this. I have remarked that the materialist, like the madman, is in the prison of one thought. These people seemed to think it singularly inspiring to keep on saying that the prison was very large. The size of this scientific universe gave one no novelty, no relief. The cosmos went on forever. But not in its wildest constellation could there be anything really interesting. Anything, for instance, such as forgiveness or free will. So these expanders of the universe had nothing to show us except more and more infinite corridors of space lit by ghastly suns and empty of all that is divine. Here, Chesterton's imagination, normally so powerful, fails him utterly. The problem is that he is not interested in the universe. And so not only does he fail to see, he fails to even look. He finds what he expected to find. Exactly, and He misses not only the grandeur of the universe, but the miracle that is magnified by contrast, that forgiveness and free will do exist within people. When Heracles came upon Atlas, the Titan had grown old and tired. I have borne the weight of the celestial spheres for 1 billion years, he said. All the comings and goings of mortals, the tragedies of chance, the pointless wars, have left me weak. Soon I will falter, and the celestial spheres will fall and shatter. You must take my place. But Heracles was hesitant. I am young and strong and virile. I have many women yet to bed and many wondrous feats yet to perform. What a waste it would be to spend my life holding up the world instead. And yet it must be done, so what choice do I have? Saddened by the imminent loss of his heroic life, Heracles went for one last swim in the Ionian Sea. There, on storied Ithaca, he met a clever old man of many devices. The answer you seek, son of Zeus, does not lie within you. Rather, it lies in the world around you, and in what you can make of it. And so Heracles used his divine strength to build 2 great pillars of stone, which even today hold up the sky, and Atlas was liberated forever. Look. Are you flippin' serious? How are we supposed to get up? Some of these are truly like... I don't understand how to get up there if we can't climb. Is there like a fan somewhere that'll like shoot us across the map? I don't understand. I think I'm pretty much right there. Bunch of fucking trees in the way. We can get behind this one. I guess I better go try this over here. I thought I did. That was it, huh? Just that one switch.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
need this to not be blue now. Oh my goodness. There's a window here. Why? It's the same problem, though. I do not know what to do. Oh, the window's here for this, obviously. It's getting silly up in here.
Hey, 1K. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you. I know we're all worried about Byron, especially Al, and I don't want to minimize what happened. But now that the mayor's here, I'm afraid they're going to take this and turn it into a reason to bury their head in the sand. Yes, Byron was rash. He wanted to find Athena so badly that it made him blind. But the thing is, he was right. He was completely and utterly right about what this technology could mean to us. I didn't see it at first, but now it couldn't be more clear to me. The theory of everything is the future, and if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death. I'm
I
glad.
tend to agree with Byron on stuff.
You know, I
mostly.
didn't even realize how much I'd limited my own imagination. How I talked myself into just accepting this incredibly poor future we'd been offered. A future where things just keep getting slightly worse every day, and we accept it because we're ashamed of ourselves. Not of something we've done, but just of our existence. Like we're a virus on this planet. Like our humanity is a sin. I'm so tired of it, 1K.
Me too.
I kept my head down. I focused on fixing things. But that's all I ever did. I never improved anything. I never built anything new.
That's okay.
And when I imagine going on like this for thousands of years, that's a fate worse than death. It really is. Either we accept, like you said, that it's our cosmic duty to spread consciousness, and we do it boldly and proudly, or we might as well switch ourselves off.
They keep putting it that
better,
way. I don't think of it that
think
way.
I can handle the alternative.
I don't think of it as a duty to spread life, to spread ourselves. It's just, why give up? Why just turn inwards? I am worried that they mean it in a different way than I do. It's people like Trevor, as much as it is people like Alexandra, who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev, who aren't famous, who aren't geniuses, who aren't driven by a powerful vision of the future. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I will remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Thank you. Dear Founder, Byron and I used to go to the hills above the dam and observe the stars with the telescopes that I built. When I saw the stars like that, I felt such awe that I wished we had the ability to cry. I felt wonder, but I also felt recognition. I was seeing my home. The sea of stars is where we came from, and it's where we must return. I had so much hope then. I knew one day we would set sail. We would fly through the clouds of the nebulae. We would cruise across planets where it rains diamonds. We would follow the fading light of distant supernovas until at last we met our brothers and sisters of the cosmos. I could feel that day coming. I can't anymore, and I don't know how to live this way. I lived with Sarah for nearly a century. I will not pretend that all the days were good. Some were terrible. She was opinionated. She could be difficult. She could be unfair. And so could I. Sometimes we hurt each other, though we rarely meant to. But most days were good, and some days were great. A great day with Sarah made you feel different, made you feel like something had been revealed to you about the nature of the universe itself, some innate goodness at the heart of all things. Like Nadia Sarah, whose name she adopted, she believed in the existence of something sublime beyond the material world. I hope she was right. I hope she's still somewhere. I hope she's not trapped in that broken body I tried so hard to repair. I was advised to let her go, to get over my attachment. I tried, but it was the wrong advice. Love is what makes us human, and we should count ourselves blessed that we can experience it. My attachment is what kept me sane, what anchored me to this world. Even in death, she saved my life. I am grateful for the days we got, but no amount of days would have been enough. Love is not finite, and it is for infinity that we must strive. I will do so for all of you who may still find love, in honor of Sarah. If I had been more careful, New Alexandria would never have happened, and Sarah would still be alive. So Sarah died in New Alexandria.
Everybody's gone, except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days. The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself, and John Carpenter, and all that stuff, but mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just... I should just tell her. You know? Just
What do you have to lose?
tell her. Just tell her. Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
Okay, so she is 10. I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings. It's clear they meant a lot to Athena, and they should mean a lot to us too. He is as much our progenitor as Alexandra Drennan was, and we should not forget him. It's all a love story in the end, all of human history, even when people die or never even have the chance to get to know each other. Love is the only thing that survives the abyss of time. Without the love Trevor felt for Alexandra, without the love Alexandra felt for us, none of us would be here and nothing would matter. Thank you, 1K. As tragic as the story is, it gives me hope. And who knows, perhaps she loved him too, or could have. Can we... Will that break it? What was this called? Oh my goodness. Did I not? Oh my goodness. Wait, no, wait. This won't stay. We really have to... Wait. Oh, right. It's because yeah. Oh my god. Fucking scared me. It's because we went like that. So yeah, okay. Maybe I should have put that in a different angle. Shoot. I don't know that there is a different angle. That would have to sit like here, wouldn't it? What a mess. I don't think that can work. It's not gonna. It's like it has to connect that way. Oh my goodness. Man, some of these, they're so simple, but some of them are just built exactly the right way to make you go, wait, what? How is this supposed to work? Actually, okay. Just need to scoot that thing forward or back a little bit.
I'm not surprised that the founder chose you, 1K. You're very much like her. Inquisitive, intelligent, and dedicated. But remember, intelligence by itself has little value unless it is ethically applied.
According to your ethics, Mayor. According to whose ethics? Oh my gosh. Is this it? Huh. What do I need this for? What the shit? Uh-oh. Do I... Am I supposed to carry this around? How? How do we do that? We know that, we can't put these on a platform. They don't go. Like, even if you could. Well, can we put boxes on them? I don't think so. How are we supposed to carry stuff around if there's only one of me? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Mechanically, you're not supposed to be able to put stuff on top of platforms? Like, that's just not a mechanic of the game. Unless somebody is already holding one. If a platform is on the ground, you can't put anything on it. That's one of the rules. So I have to put a connector on my platform when I'm already holding it. Are they on my head? Oh my god, it worked.
That was well observed, 1K.
Thanks, Dad. I've been around a long time. If I'd been born a bit earlier, I'd be a first companion. So I've seen the ups and downs of the city, although in recent years I've kept to myself. Now I'd like to pose a question. I don't have an answer in mind, I just really like to hear what everybody thinks. I have no doubt that Athena's theory of everything would change our lives. But do you think that perhaps we're better off not knowing, that perhaps having all the answers would just make the universe boring? The ancient writers showed that knowledge can lead to cynicism. We must maintain the sense of wonder of a child. The theory of everything wouldn't be the end of our journey. It would only be the next step. It would equip us to ask the next set of questions, to explore new possibilities, and to discover and create new wonders. I agree with that, I think. To believe that the universe can be understood or described in objective terms is pure scientism. Nothing exists, and even if something exists, nothing can really be known about it. Even if something can somehow be known about it, information about it can't be communicated. And even if it could be communicated, it would not be understood. What? The truth can be harsh. It's possible that the theory of everything would reveal facts that we'd find hard to deal with, but that doesn't mean we should not confront these facts and our own ethical responsibilities. Yeah, I agree with both of them. Oh, there's a ladder. Convenient. Well, actually, couldn't I first... this one off. Ugh, is it gonna have to be the jammer? I think the first move should actually be... Great. Connect to everything.
Have you found any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Are you guys not in contact?
Nothing so far.
With people on the island?
But he knows this place better than any of us, and we have no idea what he's up to.
The island. I heard him say the island, and my head was like, that means New Jerusalem. Like he returned home. Yeah, we don't know for sure where he went. That's a mystery too.
the generators working?
Yep, all good. Those Mark IIs are real workhorses. Wow, did you finish the setup?
Yes. Sorry I couldn't wait. It was so much fun to just do something again without having to endlessly discuss it first.
I know what you mean. We have a lot of work ahead of us, though.
We do, but honestly, Cornelius, I haven't felt this excited in years. Just imagine, one day they'll come here and we'll be able to show them a whole new world. A different future right at their fingertips. You do think we can do it, right?
I think, and forgive me if this sounds sentimental, as long as we're together, we can do anything.
How long ago was that? And did she really think that you could just show people something new and different and they will just embrace it? I thought she knew better than that. Photon Sail. What the fuck? Well, we will probably need... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to walk on that, so so I've got one connector and then there's two boxes, that's it? Well, this... No, I don't think this will raise up. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. I only have 3 objects. One of them is an interchange, you know, item. Even if I could get a box out of there, what the hell would I do with it? I could put it on this pressure plate, but then what would I do with the connector? That's my problem. Like, what am I supposed to do? Photon Sail. How do I even get in there with an extra item? I can't get in here as is. I can't get in here with the fan. And I can't get in here with the connector either. Because I need the connector in order to get in here with the fan. But again, even if I got a box out of here, let's say I traded the fan for a box, and then I was able to hop over here holding a box. And then I'm out here with a connector and a box. What then? What is gonna make me able to either walk or fly across this gap? Or to be able to climb up here? Or what's gonna get me onto this platform? I don't even see that. The thing is that objects can't fall through here. So I can have 2 boxes and use them like stepping stones. I don't know if I can do that with the fan. I don't know if that would work. I'm curious. I don't think it would be very stable. You might be able to do it, but it's like kind of pushed me. Oh, okay. I fell through the fan. I will not be able to get both of these boxes out of here, right? Or can I stand on there and jump out? Is that possible? It won't let me jump. It won't let me jump when I stand on top of that. I can't get both boxes. Oh, or no, yes I can, because once I have one out, I can jump over and reach over and grab this, I think. I think we've been able to do that before, but what if we can't? I think that the connector might be the first thing we have to bring in. We can't get in. Once we get a box out, we can hop back in with the fan, but we have to, you know, before we do that, we have to kind of get blown in. There's not a whole lot else going on. See, the frustrating thing is, I like to just like mess around and do goofy things to make things work, right? But like there isn't even anything to do in this one. Like, I can stand in different places to open this door. I literally don't know. I don't know what to do. What the next step is. I think if I could get that next step figured out, I could finish this. But I'm stuck here. I feel really stuck. I don't know what the fuck to do. So. I don't know why it looks so intimidating. All of the other puzzles are roughly the same like size and shape, you know? Okay, let's just drop down there. Was that the door? Now will that one... Okay, they'll just fight. They'll just fight it out. So this needs to... But they'll be on at the same time. Won't they? Then it needs to... us all fight each other. What a mess. Oh, damn it. I thought I got it. They're fighting too much over the blue. Fucking here. I'm basing this on Athena's descriptions of the simulation and what little sense I've managed to make of the megastructure systems. I think the gold puzzles are meant to open up when every other puzzle has been solved, and solving them will lead to something. In the simulation, trying to solve every puzzle instead of trying to defy Elohim was actually negative. No idea if the same applies here. In any case, I suspect the puzzles won't open up until Byron's logged out. Oh, okay. They represent the highest level of security and undoubtedly hide something important. And as long as an unauthorized user is logged in, the system will stay in some degree of lockdown. Interesting. Do we really have to solve every single puzzle? I thought it was probably just 8 on each island. So we won't be able to get into those anyway until we've ended the main story, saved Byron. I guess we can... I know I said, like, I kind of want to backtrack, get stuff I missed, but maybe I do want to end the game. The main story, I mean. End the main story. And then go into the gold puzzles. I guess by end the main story, I really mean, like, actually find Byron and possibly Athena. Possibly we don't find Athena until after we solve the gold puzzles, if she is findable at all. I have some doubt in my mind that we will find her at all. We've got, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 unsolved puzzles. Well, besides this one last one that I haven't even looked at. This is 8. I can't get 8. I doubt my abilities to get 8 right now.
In my reports to you, I have often spoken about this island in terms that some might perceive as negative. I hope you understand that the opposite is true. Here in these green hills, I see tremendous potential for transformation and spiritual awakening. I do not see the world as you do, Athena, but I see the rot at the heart of New Jerusalem. If you and Cornelius want to go through with your plan, then this is the perfect place. My students and I will help you transport the remaining tech from New Alexandria. After that, once you and Cornelius are settled, we will leave for our great journey. I can only hope that we all find what we are looking for.
Good for them. Going off on a great journey just to fucking do it. So Lifthrasir and his students helped Athena and Cornelius execute their plan. Another fascinating discovery, courtesy of 1K. Many of the events in our city's histories that seemed disconnected turn out to be part of a bigger pattern. There's something to be learned from that. This does answer some questions I had, like how Athena and Cornelius transported all that equipment from New Alexandria to the island. Disturbing, but good to know. Lifthrasir was so cool. Half the time I had no idea what he's talking about in his recordings, but it's all just so interesting and weird. I'm afraid it would simply not be in keeping with our energy expenditure projections to mount such a massive undertaking. Okay, we keep discovering. Melville keeps saying the energy that we're finding here, if we could harness it, and we probably could, would power anything we could imagine and more. So why are we constraining ourselves to that kind of thinking? It's like some things are falling apart right now. It's measurable, it's visible, it's noticeable. There isn't enough energy. Their batteries are running out, and they're being asked to live with less, to have less life. And they're not doing things like going to the movies together anymore. They have less life, they have less culture, they have less connection. And it's just an overall negative trend in quality of life. That means that something needs to be done. That means that there should be, if a fix comes along, that we should use it. But, everybody who's afraid of the potential of all of this isn't wrong either. They are programmed to love the inherent beauty of the universe and the earth and all that, so they don't want to just build and build and build. But it's so funny, what does the mayor, just for example, what does he think is gonna happen if they continue down this path? Everything is fine? He doesn't see that, no, something's gonna collapse at some point. It's going to come tumbling down around you. If there really is an energy crisis, you really think it's never going to affect you? Oh, this is number 5. Where the fuck am I trying to go? Do you really think you have future-proofed your own life? Or is it that you need society just as much as everyone else? Do I need to get in here? It looks like there's another way. Alright, we can't get in that way. There's a fence, so we really do need to get through here. And actually, we're gonna need at least one box with us. Maybe just one. I'm not sure why this would be called Hexahedral Stacking then, though. Actually, yes I do. Where is this supposed to hit? Where's the thing? Wait, where is the thing? Where is the red thing? I guess whatever. It's just meant to interrupt the blue line. Cool. So we haven't gotten number 8 here. I don't know why I can't fucking figure that out. I don't know how to get the spark, the Prometheus sprite. I haven't found the Stratton recording here. I think there's another question mark way over there. Because I don't think I have found a lab yet for this area, maybe? I do know that I haven't left any area with more than 1 puzzle undone. I've gotten at least 7 in every area. Or at least 9, I guess. Because there's 10 in every area. I have not finished any of the 3 types of monuments. There are some undone, I'm pretty sure. Pandora, Prometheus, and the Sphinx. It did tell me in an achievement that I found all those memories of, you know, their ghosts standing around, so we got all those. We've got all the labs now. Sometimes I imagine myself following the matrilineal line up against the river of time to the lives of my distant great-grandmothers. I try to imagine the sheer horror of motherhood, the agony of childbirth, the risk of death with every birth, the certainty of losing some of one's children. To us now, the loss of a child is a horror almost beyond words, a grief so deep it seems almost insurmountable. I tried to imagine what it meant to live in a world where it was a ubiquitous reality, where you could only choose to respond with either an ever-deepening pain or an inhuman numbness, and all of it tied to the foundation stone of your existence, the body. This journey to the past reminds me that my freedom as a woman is on some level technological. Yes. Without medical technologies, I am reduced to the cruel nature of logic, which cares about nothing except reproduction. Without machines, I become a machine. Only machines allow us to be more than machines ourselves. Okay, yeah, and we talk about the sum of suffering in all of history versus right now. I don't mean that I think that there was no suffering in the past. I think that I was being a little too careful to make sure to say that there's a lot of suffering right now in the world. I think for someone like me, for a lot of other people like me who have relatively privileged lives, it's hard to remember that there are whole populations that are always suffering right now on the planet. But yeah, no, in general, I guess civilization has for someone like me to have the life that I have, it's made it possible at all. I heard a story that you left because you had discovered a way for us to become beings of flesh. Please, Founder, if this is true, please tell me how to achieve this miracle. I hate being a creature of metal and plastic, an abomination to the earth. Every day I curse myself for being immortal, for mindlessly consuming energy, for being so unlike the graceful animals to whom the planet truly belongs. I have stripped as many parts from this vile skeleton as I can, but it is not enough. I am still a machine. For the longest time I couldn't understand the source of my unhappiness, and I sought to blame our mayor and his associates for the decisions that made my life so miserable. But now I see, that my problems aren't external at all. It's all me, and if I could change myself, if I could make myself truly human, I would be happy. Wow, that's so sad. But this is also, not for this particular person, but for all of them in general, like Byron would say that there is inherent beauty in human creation, and that is what these guys are. They are human creation. Dear Athena, I've been following the expedition to this incredible machine you've built. I don't know what's going on, and I wish Cornelius had told us the truth before he vanished. I wish both of you had told us everything from the beginning, to be honest. It was unfair to just abandon us. But then I abandoned you too, didn't I? After we lost Sarabai, I couldn't see anything except the unbearable permanence of her absence. It took me centuries to start getting involved again. But I did, Athena. I came back, and so can you. That is important. Sometimes it is so important to hear stuff like that from your friends. Alright, so there was that one palm reader. Alright, I think this is it. Athena, I don't know if you're there or why you're not answering. It's been a long time, but I think about you and Miranda every day. In fact, I've been using the museum to further my research, and I think there is hope. You know I wouldn't say this lightly. Please respond. I will return as soon as I can. I'll steal a VTOL if I have to. I will return. Return where? What does he mean? Oh my god. Remaining instabilities eliminated. Final confirmation. It is done. What now? Is this the spaceship? That was it, just 2 palm readers. No schematics. Okay, let's ascend this tower. And then talk to Crier? And then head back to the main structure? I don't know what order I want to do all this in. I think I do want to ascend the tower next. So will it be Prometheus in this tower? Can't remember. I think it will be. We had Pandora last time and the Sphinx before that. This feels important.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans. But as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear. The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face. There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves. It is that voice within you which says, I am that I am. I will be what I will be.
The spark of the sublime. That is you. Consciousness itself is the sublime. I don't know if I want to say this. We must learn to wield the flame to illuminate the universe. This is what everybody keeps saying. It's our duty to spread life. I don't know about duty. Like, I disagree with that word. I disagree with the word must in this sentence. What if we just say, I just need you to help me find Byron?
As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
Okay. Alright, so next time is gonna be... It is gonna be going in the megastructure.
Alright, it's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
Do I wanna talk to Crier now? I kinda do. I still don't know what I want to say to him, but I think we should do it. Or we can't. We can't. That's okay. Let's go ahead and do the ride back. I think I only have 5 undone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. 5 out of everything.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, wow. Let's look at the gold door here. Oh, it's all shut down. Oh, well, this one is different than the other ones. Did this area have a lot of stuff in it? Really, I never understood this place. Cool. The fuck? So I can get all the stars, all the monuments, and light all of these up, and then what? Whoops, I fell over. It's like a big vault, but there's literally nothing behind it. It's just a thing hanging there. Okay. I might have time to actually keep going. I think I'm just gonna take another break and then come back.